Okay. I am spent. I am wrecked from that movie. Holy hell. I feel just like gutted. There is no way I can talk about this movie without crying. I will tell you that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't go see this movie if you plan on doing anything for the rest of the day. Holy shit. Whew. First I have to say this I have no makeup on. I didn't even bother. I had a feeling I was going to regret it if I put on makeup, so I didn't. The seating in there was fantastic. We had like these recliners and you could kick the seat back, and I had all this space. I was very happy with my seating in there. It was super duper comfortable. Okay. This movie was directed by Darren Aronofsky. If you know anything about him, he will leave you just raw. I mean, just like, oh my god. This is not a lighthearted movie. It is something else. He is unbelievable. And I was just thinking on the way back out to the car, you could tell the people who had come out of the whale, like, we're all just like, I am messed up. People coming out of the other movie theaters were not like that. Okay. It deals with a lot of, not really controversial things, but touchy subjects. Definitely, I don't think I would take a kid to see this movie. It's not for kids. I will tell you what I did see, within the first 5 minutes of the movie. Several people left because it gets into some stuff right off the bat that will be uncomfortable for some people. Yeah, there were probably a half a dozen people who left within the first 5 or 10 minutes. And I wasn't surprised, because if you are, how do you put it? If you are easily offended when it comes to religious topics, or, yeah, if you are easily offended by anything relating to religion, you may have a problem with this movie. You may not, you may be offended. You may find it offensive. And so, yeah, some people did leave. It's the story of a man who went through loss. Again, I'm not going to try to spoil it for you. And he's trying to reconnect with his teenage daughter. And pretty much the whole movie is set in his apartment, and it's very tight. Like, it's not the wide format, you know. It's a square, you know. So you feel confined like he does, and it rains pretty much through the entire movie until the very end. It's like 5 days in his life, from Monday through Friday. He is a professor who teaches an online classes for a university dealing with writing. So there were some topics in this movie that hit me really hard. They talked about an abusive church, writing, loss. The church thing caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. I didn't know about that. They do talk about abusive church practices. Again, if you're easily offended by religious stuff, you may have a problem with it. And how the effects of abusive churches can impact people. And that's all I'll say about it. That hit me. I was not expecting that. That hit me hard. And because of some personal stuff, there was another topic that hit me really hard, and it was hard to watch. Honestly, it was hard to watch, but it was a wonderful movie. And when I was walking back out to the car, I thought, I have not felt like this from watching a movie since I saw Requiem for a Dream, which I've only seen once. I never want to see it again. I don't care if I never want to see that movie again. I saw it one time. Also directed by Darren Aronofsky. It's a good movie, very well made, but it will just rip you apart. I mean, it's just so hard to watch, and that's the way I felt about The Whale. Oh, by the way, I'm talking about the movie The Whale. I didn't mention that. Sorry. It's God, it is something. It is really something. Everybody in the movie did such a great job. There's like nothing I can do about this. I don't want to move. I don't want to move. I could move my car, I suppose. Where's the magic spot? Right there. Right now. So yeah, the whole movie takes place in Charlie's apartment. Charlie is the main guy, but everybody in this movie did such a wonderful job. It is the perfect blend of people in this movie. It is just like it's perfect. They picked the perfect people to play every single part in this movie. My goodness. Wow. But yeah, it will rip you up. It will rip you up. Oh my God. Wow. It was really good, but like Requiem for a Dream, I don't want to see it again. I don't want to watch it a second time. No, I'm one and done. This is not a lighthearted, fun movie that you go see just for the hell of it. Oh, it's definitely worth going to see. I really did enjoy it. Brendan Fraser did just an amazing job. You won't believe it. You will forget it's him. You will not remember it's him. God, he did an amazing job. Wow. Yeah. It was great. It was great, but I am exhausted. I'm tired. Because you sit there, I didn't realize it, but through the whole movie, you're like tense. I had to keep making myself like, okay, take a breath. Damn, I felt like I wasn't breathing. Like, sit back. It's okay. I kept doing like this right here. I kept sitting up like this. And then there are moments in the movie that just kind of make you go, oh, Jesus. Oh, and then you have to kind of like sit back. Take a breath. Damn. Wow. The pace of the movie is really good. It's really good. It's perfect, I would say. You don't realize how long you've sat there. I didn't realize how long it was. It's not like, 3 hours or anything like that, but yeah, it went by really fast, and I can't really say a lot. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but it's great. It's really great. And if you're a Brendan Fraser fan, I would say definitely go see it. He was the one who first caught my eye because I always just loved him, and I was really glad to see that he had made a movie again, because I know in his personal life he's been through a lot in the last few years, and it was just nice to see him back in something. And then I read about the movie. I said, that actually sounds really good. I want to go see that. But yeah, it does deal with some stuff that is personal to me. And it was like, oh shit. Wow. Was not expecting that particular angle to be in this story, but here we are. It was great. It was great. But, yeah, not for kids. Don't plan on doing anything else. Bring a box of tissues. You're going to need them. You're not going to want to go to the bathroom or anything because you'll miss stuff. I didn't get any popcorn or any drinks, a drink or anything. I just went to see it, and so I didn't have to get up and go to the bathroom or anything. So, yeah, everybody was so silent when the movie ended. Everybody just, like, sat there. We were all just, like, we couldn't get up. I'm sitting there just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Man. So, I think it was great. I think it was a great movie. If you're not easily bothered by religious stuff, and even if you are, you know what? I think you should watch it anyway, because it gives you a perspective into somebody's life that you normally might not even think about. So, whoo, sorry. I'm all red and upset. I'm fine. I just, wow. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and just chill out before I drive home. But yes, it was wonderful. Very well done. Very well done. That is one of the best movies I have seen in I don't know how long. It really was. That was one of the best movies I've seen in probably 10 years. But to be fair, not many good movies have come out in the last 10 years, but still, it was really, really good. Really good. But it will rip you up. I'm going to just warn you now. I had heard that. I had heard that this movie will mess you up. It will. It will. But it's good. It's good. Definitely. So, that's all I have to say. I'm going to sit here for a little bit. And then I'm going to go home and I'm going to get back to cleaning up and putting stuff away. But thank you so much for being here. I'm not like this all the time. If you've never seen, I do stuff like this a lot. There's a piece of lint on my lip, or a piece of cat hair. It could be either one. I'm not like this all the time. But that movie just, man, my God. Okay. Whew. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. Yeah. It will leave you very pensive. It will give you a lot to think about. It's just one of those movies, you just come out of it and you're just like, oh my God, and you just keep thinking about it, you know. Just like Requiem for a Dream was like that for me. It messed me up for a while. That movie, it kind of leaves you feeling bad, but it also, it affects you. I mean, like, it affects you on a level that most movies don't. You just come away with it kind of uncomfortable, but not in a way that's horrible. Sometimes I think we need to be uncomfortable. I think you need to get out of your comfort zone and get uncomfortable. Well, damn it, this movie will do it. And if you haven't seen Requiem for a Dream, it's really good, but it will leave you feeling kind of the same way. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you about the ending or any of that. You just have to see it. But that's it. The Whale. Fantastic movie. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. It was heart-wrenching, but beautiful, and I'm so glad I went to see it. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that you have a fantastic New Year's Day, and I'll see you again soon.